What is going on YouTube? Hitterback making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Definitely have some interesting stuff to talk to you about today in regards to the way these patterns are forming. So with the S&P 500 specifically, we pretty much proven that we were not in a symmetrical triangle with the uptrend that we had drawn just to see if the markets would play out like that. We did, however, break below that, and we did find our bottom. So I do believe the markets overall for the S&P 500 are forming more of a descending triangle, which you can see clearly mapped out by this lower high downtrend, which you can see we clearly are continuing to bounce downwards off of or get rejected from. And we do have a support that's been holding for quite some time now. And you can see yesterday when we did, or 2 days ago when we bounced off and retested this support here, we pretty much proved that this was the bottom and we'd start to head up, which is what we're doing. But we seem to be capped at this downtrend here. So markets are going to continue to act negatively to that until we break through it. So there's a chance we'll head up today, who knows, and then we're going to get rejected and we'll continue to fill this gap here until we complete it, and then we'll see some sort of break at the end of it, to show us which direction these markets are going to be heading to, probably in, I'd say mid-March. It seems to be maybe the first week into March here. The interesting thing that I'm starting to notice, we do have a trade only opened on Ethereum right now, which as you can see today is starting off to correct lower, which is totally fine with me. We do have a stop loss put in that is oh so slightly higher than where we bought in from, just to break even in case markets do decide to dip. This would cover any fees that we pretty much would collect on the trade being out this long here. But you can see we did have a pretty substantial run from the bottom of Ethereum back to the upside here. So we do have a trade in just in case markets decide to dip and reverse lower here. And you can see the reason for my concern is the sandwich, pattern that's going on within Bitcoin here and within XRP, as they are getting, just grabbed and choked in between this uptrend and the moving averages here. And we're not going to really have much more time to decide which direction we're going to be moving to. And we're probably going to get either a bullish break or a big drop very, very, very soon. If not today, then probably definitely by tomorrow here. And that's something that we have to prepare for. With that being said, guys, today's video is brought to us by Bored Puppy. As you guys can see here, the crypto world has seen Bored Apes, so what's next? Well, that's where Bored Puppy comes in. It's to positively compete and overtake competitors. So guys, more information about Bored Puppy and their tokens as well as their NFTs will be at the end of today's video, so definitely stay tuned for that. With that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any important videos, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, first and foremost, looking at the current coin market cap, again, I don't know why. I'm going to have to update and refresh Google for right now, but the markets are definitely not down 13.8%. That is so far from the truth here. I don't know why it's continuing to say that here. Regardless of the reason, you can see most of the cryptocurrencies are consolidating. Maybe if I, get an incognito window here and pull up the coin market cap, maybe we'll get a different view. No, it still says we're down. I just don't believe we're down 14% on the day, because really everything here is just consolidating. If not, some of these cryptos are actually doing pretty darn well. So I don't know why that's saying that. Something is probably wrong, as I've been saying for the past 2 days now, but we are in some consolidation for sure within these major cryptocurrencies. Now, the thing to pay attention to is we do have, I don't even know where to start, because all these cryptocurrencies we do need to talk about. So I guess with XRP, we started to see the break within the XRP a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks ago, back on, I would say the 4th. So it's been a little over a week now, maybe a week and a half. We were in a massive, and I mean massive, falling wedge fractal that started November 8th and November 9th, and since then has created a lower low, lower high pattern for months now, all of November, all of December, all of January, and then into February here. So practically 4 months of consolidation, where prices have continued to drop lower. Finally, we found some sort of bottom, and this was a critical bottom for XRP that we needed to hold, and you can see where that is on the weekly, clearly outlined in purple here. where we've had clear retests in the past as resistance, resistance, support, support, and here we are again holding this. Here's support. So we're in a very intricate level here. Now notice back in the past here, which we've talked about, is the last time we retested this support level, prices held and we immediately reversed up. It's phenomenal. From this major dump that we had for many days, you can see we had another one clearly. And I just want to kind of give you a timeline here from pretty much the point from where we retested. It's been about, 84 days. And then the current one has been a little bit longer now. No, it's been about the same, if not a little shorter, actually. It's been about 77 days for the current drop that we've had here. But they're both very significant, and they've pulled us back down to this bottom support here, which is interesting. It almost makes me think that we have to get rid of this Elliott wave. And I know this is going to be crazy, but just bear with me for a second here. If I get rid of this Elliott wave, we do have this uptrend. I know I really don't want to delete it, but I am just to, view the way these things look. I don't know. I'm trying to say that this maybe is forming a downtrend more so than anything else. And it is definitely possible, more so a descending triangle. Like, let's say for whatever reason I delete this, and I know this is crazy, but hear me out, and I extend this downwards here like this. We're now starting to form what appears to be some sort of descending triangle. You can see clear as day here. If I make this purple as well, this is kind of the pattern that we're dealing with here. Why is that a different color? Let's make that back to the way it should be, something like that. Okay, so you can see now there is a top, a downtrend, and a bottom support, which is holding on to this coin very well. So we've now changed what I thought was a symmetrical triangle into a descending triangle, which gives us a longer extension into this year before we see some sort of resistance. But you can clearly see the lower highs that are continuing to form and the bottom support that is continuing to hold. So this makes more sense for what we're dealing with now. Problem is, you can see for right now, we are seeing some problems with the moving average here. Some rejection, some consolidation. It seems like we're getting rejected off this moving average here, and it has been fairly problematic in the past. So we'll see how exactly we decide to trend. There's not much higher we can move to in regards to the weekly charts here, maybe up to $1.95 before we get another correction downwards here. But you can see we've really entered a problem zone with this moving average here, and we're going to get an answer extremely soon as to the direction that the markets want to take when we finally either beat or close below this support here. This is a problem zone. We're getting sandwiched in, and we've been battling this since, I'd say, the 8th. So we've had the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 7 days a week now of retesting this weekly or daily moving average and getting rejected, trying to over and over again. So here we are finally catching up with this uptrend here, trying to battle this top resistance. And if we don't break through it, we're probably going to correct lower, which is expected here. And there's not much time left. So I would not be surprised if by today we find an answer, by tomorrow the latest. If we see prices close us below this support here, we're probably going to see another drop back down to support at 60 cents, which will short on Bityard. If we break through moving average, we'll buy in for a long position. Not much higher, though, based off this chart here. It depends if you want to look at the daily or the weekly, but it doesn't seem to have that much more room to head up higher. We'll see what exactly is going on, though. But that's pretty much my 2 cents in regards to how much higher XRP could be moving to. So we'll see if this rejection actually occurs. If we do, decide to dip lower, that same thing will most definitely happen with Ethereum, and Ethereum will probably dip lower, although we look pretty bullish right now on Ethereum, and that's why we've bought in, because we are in an ascending fractal and prices are starting to trend upwards. We'll see if we can hold the support and head back up in the next couple of days. Same thing applies with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is once again getting sandwiched between its moving averages and this uptrend here, and a decision will have to be made a little bit later than XRP's chart here, but we are in the same boat. And the S&P 500 as well is getting sandwiched into a much bigger descending triangle. Maybe we'll head up today, back up to like 4,500 points, and then there is anticipation of rejection. So until we can break these downtrends here, we have to consider the possibilities of a bearish reversal. For a lot of these, it's mainly XRP, which could break bearish from this and correct lower. We could have Bitcoin break bearish from its resistance and fall below this uptrend here. And the S&P could easily retest resistance and fall lower. We have to wait. The only confirmation we'll really get for a bullish run to buy in is if this downtrend's broken. If we break through this downtrend, then we'll have expectations of seeing a movement back up. Same thing applies with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, all it needs to do is close above these moving averages for in anticipation of a swing back to the upside. XRP as well needs to break through its moving averages here for us to see another swing to the upside. So the only coin we have bought into is Ethereum, and we do have stop losses pretty tight. We did move them up just to lock in profits in case we decide to reverse. Not much profits at all, actually. This would basically just break us even in case prices did decide to dip and reverse lower than that. But we do have that trade open on only Ethereum just to be optimistic here in case markets do decide to continue to swing upwards, and then we'll buy into these other cryptos. That's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, though. I do want to talk more about Bored Puppy with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Bored Puppy for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. Inspired from Bored Apes, Bored Puppy is trying to positively compete and overtake its competitors. Now, for the record, meme coins are different from more established cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin. So guys, meme coins are different because major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum were created to solve real problems, while meme coins weren't. And hopefully you guys get that. Now, although there are some instances like Dogecoin being seen as a medium of exchange where a meme coin transcends its joke status and becomes a utility, and that's the key concept here. So major cryptocurrencies were created to eventually be universally accepted as genuine decentralized currencies, and they are also designed to revolutionize entire industries. Now, meme coins, when created, are usually just to make people money. And unsurprisingly, there have been tons of pump and dump schemes where people have lost money after investing in some of these digital currencies, as well as plenty of people who are actually in on it getting rich from these movements. Now, as I mentioned earlier, most meme coins are launched as a way to make money. They are not created to serve a purpose, and they tend to go away just as fast as they come. Now, usually people investing in them are not doing so because they like their fundamentals. Therefore, you find many instances where meme coin emerges, investors pile on, thus rising the price to the upside, and then they eventually sell it shortly after just to earn on a profit. Therefore, investing in a meme token exposes you to that risk, and if that is understood, then I see no problem with investing in them. But guys, Bored Puppy token is a tri-dimensional crypto asset interlinking tokens with play-to-earn gaming and NFTs. And their NFTs are a limited collection of eye-catching NFTs of literal bored puppies. And this has taken the crypto market by storm. With the intense marketing plan in play, super rare and exquisite digital art of bored puppies will be the talk of the crypto world. And these dynamic NFT collections can serve as either a store of value, which appreciates over time, and also as supplies for the play-to-earn game. Now guys, the Bored Puppy developers have given members of the community an opportunity to join in on the massive gains in the gaming crypto industry, and it's as easy as it sounds. You literally play and earn their native token, BPT, as rewards, and BPT serves solely as a store of value, and it can be used as a mode of payment or as a reward for participating in the play-to-earn game. Now, BPT has a total token supply of 4 billion with a circulating supply of 2.24 billion, and lastly, a percentage of each transaction is automatically added to the liquidity pool for the autonomous increase of the liquidity, which translates to really just more value of the token. So guys, for more information about Bored Puppy, make sure to check out the links in the description down below. Otherwise, huge shout out to Bored Puppy for sponsoring today's episode. So guys, if you're interested in this project, definitely make sure to check out the links in the description where you can invest into the project. Otherwise, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.